Hi, it's Stephen here from the Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 7 of the December daily draws. So we're starting this weekend now, and so let's see what kind of message we're going to get to start the weekend off with. And we're taking the first card from the Forest of Enchantment Tarot, and then an oracle card from the Druid Animal Oracle deck. So let's choose our first card. So here we go, and today we will go there. So our card for today is the Lovers. It's the Lovers card. So again, it's maybe as we come to this weekend, it's time to rest a little and consider our commitments, consider what we've committed ourselves to, and see how we're going with that commitment, how we're going, or how the projects, are we checking in with our commitments, and particularly with our relationships. If we're committed to a relationship, to a partnership, to a special relationship, take the time to check in with each other and to consider how you're getting on. Keep that connection going. Maybe you've been a little bit busy during the week and not had much time for each other, but as this weekend comes, check in and spend some time. If it's just being there and connecting in some way with each other, like there, just looking at each other and holding hands and resting and in each other's presence. It doesn't have to involve any kind of activity. It's just spending that quality time together. Yesterday we talked about the boundaries and marking out that boundary line, wasn't it? And creating that space for yourself and for your loved ones. Well, that fits in with that as well. And for the situations that doesn't involve a relationship, a project or any kind of commitment that you have devoted yourself to, a spiritual commitment, emotional commitment, mental commitment, anything that you've devoted yourself to, just spend time, not necessarily carrying that commitment out or working on it, but just sort of being in that commitment, being in that sense of being committed, just resting in it, just pondering how things are going and how you can continue with it, and how you can develop that commitment perhaps more effectively, more efficiently, and carry that out. What more things can you do? What things do you need to fulfill that commitment? So even if we're not actually actively fulfilling those commitments, we can be reflecting on them and sort of still resting in that sense of commitment, even as we take a pause in our actions. So let's see what oracle card we get to go with this. So here we go, and we'll go there. So our oracle card is the Wolf. It's the Wolf. That's a really good one. A really good one to have. And the Wolf is all about faithfulness. So that faithfulness to our commitments, to our relationships, to the projects, to the situations, and even ourselves, that where we've devoted, that we've made a commitment to ourselves to do something, to make something of ourselves, to develop ourselves a certain way. We've made that commitment and we need to be faithful to that. The wolf brings us inner strength, and the intuition, the inner strength, intuition to be able to be faithful to that commitment, and not to be fearful of our own inner power and strength, to embrace our inner power and strength as we fulfill these commitments. So maybe it's we taking a reflection and a pause on our commitments and devotions. Maybe if we were to get in touch and to start to begin to embrace our inner power and strength, that will help us develop that within us, connect. That's what we can connect with as we're reflecting. Connect with that inner strength and that inner power, our own inner power, and embrace. Don't be fearful of it. To embrace it, and that will help us to be able to fulfill the commitments that we've made. So we can find that courage and confidence we need to move forward. And I think that the energy of the wolf helps us to do that and fulfill the commitments we've made through finding and embracing our inner strength and power. So yes, let's move forward courageously. Let's embrace that power. Let's connect with that inner power and strength, and then let's begin to when we begin to move forward, let's do so with confidence and courage, knowing we have the power and strength within us to fulfill whatever we've committed ourselves to. So that is today's reading, guys. I'll be back tomorrow to do day 8. Until then, thank you very much for listening. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.